Hi everyone, welcome to the meet and greet part 1 for economics, in which we went over the norms and expectations for students when using Neuro. This recording is to recap anything that you may have missed if you were not able to come to this session. So we speak about the norms and expectations of working in Neuro. Before we do that, let's take a minute and think of how we would imagine a straight A student behaving in a live Class Connect session. So if you want to pause the video for a minute and consider what types of behaviors would you expect to see a student engaged in who was going to receive a straight A in the course. We have our Neuro expectations. These are expectations that you are going to be expected to meet in order to be successful in the class. Those are being on time. Since we are an early class, you will perhaps need to wake up early in order to log in a few minutes early before class. Please log in presentable, wearing appropriate clothing, sit up straight, and be in camera view. We will chat responsibly. You'll speak after raising your hand, so you'll raise your hand to speak and type your questions in the chat using school-appropriate language. When you are not muted, please be quiet and check your surroundings. It's best that you are, of course, working in a space where you are going to be able to work without any distractions. So please pay attention to the noise level of the environment when it is at all possible. You're going to mute yourself when I'm speaking and when other students are speaking. When you are speaking, please speak clearly. Look up when speaking so that we can see your beautiful face and stay on topic. There should be no side conversations. Our time together is limited and precious. Be prepared when you log into class. Make sure that your computer is charged, that your camera is on, and that you have your headphones ready and available. You will make sure that you are focused, be focused, participate, and be attentive. And also be respectful, kind, and considerate of those who are speaking. Okay, now we're going to speak about some of the communication tools that you will expect to see in Neuro. When setting up your webcam, microphone, or speakers, after being admitted, this is the first thing you want to see. Don't skip this step. Make sure that the webcam and microphone are both checked and click the Activate button. You can still choose to mute your microphone and webcam after completing this step once the live session begins. When you're setting up your webcam, microphone, and speakers, you will next see a pop-up at the top left. This grants Neuro permission to use the webcam and microphone. Please click the Allow button. You will always revisit or double-check the previous step without going through the device activation process by clicking on the lock icon and making sure that all options are set to Allow. Next, you will see the choose your camera option. You should see yourself in the webcam previewer, like we see the student in the red shirt here to the left. If you cannot see yourself, make sure that your computer's camera isn't covered or blocked by anything. Make sure that no other programs are open that would use the webcam, like Zoom or another tab with Neuro open. Only one program can use the webcam at a time. Select the drop-down indicated by the yellow arrow in the left screen, to the left of the screen, and try any other options available. If you're having trouble, try advanced troubleshooting at the end of the document. We will come to this later. Again, when setting up your webcam, microphone, or speakers, the first thing we want to do after we've chosen to allow the webcam is to choose your microphone. Try speaking or making a noise. If the microphone is working, the green bar here will move. If the green bars do not move, click the drop-down arrow to try another input. After selecting a new input, try speaking or clapping again until you find the right one, and the green bar should move. If none work, we will see the advanced troubleshooting at the end of the document. Choosing your audio output. Please press the play button. Make sure that you can hear the sound played or you won't be able to hear anyone speaking in the session. If you cannot hear, click the drop-down arrow and try another output. Try the play button again until you find the right one. If none work, see Advanced Troubleshooting at the end of the document. Here is the menu you will see for the next step, in which you will join the session, rather than the full step-by-step. So here we see our picture, and we're choosing our devices for our webcam, our microphone, and our output. Each of these are numbered, as you can see here. Do not forget to click Confirm. When we're interacting with other students and the teacher in Neuro, here we will make sure that we click on our webcam. We'll click here to unmute. After 15 seconds, you will be automatically remuted. When you would like to speak, you will raise your hand. I will then unmute you when it is an appropriate time for you to speak and discuss. And we will also, you will have some chat features that you can use to speak to one another and to speak to me. And we will be able to see up to 5 webcams at a time. You will not always see your own webcam unless you are speaking. You will be able to see the participants in the session. On the smaller screens, the items shown on the top bar may move into the 3-dot menu instead. See on the previous screen, we have the participants here at the top, where now participants is part of the drop-down bar. Using emojis in chat. Please make sure that we're using school-appropriate emojis. In the chat box, you'll right-click with your mouse and select the emoji in the menu that pops up. To quickly pop up the emoji menu, you can use the quick keys Win plus period. And again, we're using school-appropriate emojis. Now, for the advanced troubleshooting that was promised that we would cover. If you are having an issue that is not being regulated after trying all the options that have been elaborated upon in the previous slides, you are going to have a link accompanying this video to these slides, and you will be able to access the Support K-12 Neuro Troubleshooting link, and you will also be able to scan the barcode in order to access advanced troubleshooting. You will also have access to the Neuro Guide for students and learning coaches. For Neuro Guide, you will click on the link that is found on this slide, or you can use the scan option. There will be several resource sessions still being offered for learning coaches to help them become more familiar with Neuro. Here we have the remaining dates and times that the sessions are offered, and when you have the slides that are going to be included with this video, you will be able to click on the link that will give you access to the Neuro Guide for students and learning coaches, as well as the link for accessing the advanced troubleshooting options. And you will notice that we also have a number in order for you to call in order to reach the customer care support team that has been set up by the Neuro Support Line staff specialist. So these are all resources that will be available to you. And you also have, lastly, my contact information here. If you have any questions ever about the course or the pacing or accessing Neuro, I will do my best to help within my knowledge. For the course, you'll have more luck than Neuro. We're all going to be learning together. I will help where I can. Here you have my email address, you have my phone number, and you have my office hours. I really look forward to meeting with you during our first class sessions, and I hope that you are all well. Goodbye for now.